Well, hello everybody. I am Nacho Father, and welcome to my kitchen. So I was asked the other day to see if this here thing is all it's cracked up to be, and so today we are going to unbox and review the egg pod, as seen as on TV deal. I happen to be a pretty big fan of eggs myself, so this shouldn't be a big problem for me. So it's fairly inexpensive. It's supposed to be able to cook and peel 4 perfectly boiled eggs in minutes. So we are going to find out if that's how this thing is really going to work, if it's all it's cracked up to be. So might be too good to be true, but we're going to find out. Handy dandy knife, make sure you have one of these, and always cut away from yourself, folks. Public service announcement. And I almost took off a finger, so don't do that. That's maybe a little bit of a problem. Okay, so we get this thing opened up. Okay, and then you look in here, and that's how they have it packaged from the factory. Bag, and got this wadded up thing in here. Okay, so we got instructions, and then pull that thing out. Apparently we don't need that anymore. Oh, look, it's not all the way put together. Alright, so Perfect Eggs Egg Pod, as seen on TV. No, they are not a sponsor. It's sponsored by me. But you know, I figure this could be fun anyway. And so you open this thing up, and you have your instructions in there. So you got egg pod, and it's got all the stuff. So you open this thing up. Look, it's got the cute little label on front there, and take that off. I don't think you're supposed to be putting metal in the microwave, but you know, apparently it's microwave safe. Don't roll away now. And then you got a shot glass, so when you mess this up, you know what to do with that. Alright, get rid of that. Again, welcome to my kitchen. And let's see here. So we want to go through the instructions, and it says to unlock it. Well, I figured that out already, probably self-explanatory, but you flip these little tabs down to remove the lid. So you know, you don't have to rip anything apart. So step 1 is to unlock and open the egg pod. Pull the tabs down, take the lid off. It says measure 50 millimeters, which would be 50 milliliters of water with the cup. So this is a measuring apparatus apparently. And okay, so fill it up to this top line with water. Then you fill the bottom of the egg pod with water. So I'm guessing that you're just going to use this amount of water to fill the egg pod bottom. I don't think they want me to fill it all the way up, but we're going to find out. Okay, number 3, place 4 eggs into the bottom of the tray. There's 4 little holders here. Then you lock the top back in by flipping the tabs up onto the what's-it thingamabob, and then you place it in the microwave and cook for 9 minutes at the highest setting. Note, cooking times may vary based on microwave, wattage, size, eggs, blah blah blah. Okay, do not touch while cooling. So you got to let it cool for 2 minutes after it stops. So you're 11 minutes in on this thing, which really isn't too bad, I don't think. Then you open it up, Place the egg pod in the sink. Carefully remove the top and run under cold water for 2 minutes. With water still in the egg pod, replace the top and hold the unit by its handles and shake vigorously up and down 10 times. And guess we're going to find out, aren't we? Unlock and remove the top. Now you can easily remove the eggshells. Enjoy the perfectly cooked eggs. Then on the back is care and cleaning. Before initial use and after subsequent uses, hand wash all the parts with warm soapy water. Remove aluminum inserts when washing. And it says to remove bottom insert. Remove the bottom insert, turn the unit over and slide the insert directly out. And then it shows you how to do it. So, probably should have left that up there longer, but I'm impatient. So, unlock. This is the top, and there's a rubber thing! It's the rubber thing. Rubber thing. It's a steam vent, so don't peel that off. Alright, so you get this thing in here, and you gotta open this thing up. It twists in place. That's kind of a bitch. There we go. Alright, get that out. So that, clean these all up. And then to get this thing supposed to be easier than this. Aha. Okay, so now we're gonna go over to the sink. We're gonna wash this out. Well, we're gonna burn us up some eggs. What do you think? All right, sit tight to be right back. After these messages, we'll be right back. Alright, here we are with our handy dandy, what the hell was that? Egg pod? Ghosts in my kitchen? Oh, there's eggs are here. Who did that? Might have been me. Or my producer. Yes, I have a producer. I don't pay her anything. At the moment. Probably have to do it righter one day. How do you get this thing back in here? Oh, okay, that's easier if we do it this way. Okay, so you do that, and then you gotta get this thing. So, these here little seals, make sure everything seals up right, I guess, because I'm kind of worried now, because this is, and I'll show you, this is a vent. And if it's going to get steamy and pressure in there a little bit, it's going to pop up. Which means that this is probably not waterproof. And we may be taking a bath. Just in case. Okay, now don't put it in upside down like I just did. Pay attention to what you're doing. Read the directions, okay? Read the directions. Put that back in there, twist that around. Okay, and then this thing, there's, you know, I was thinking to myself, there are awful lot of leak points on this thing. This could be a problem. Put them in there good and secure. And I guess we're going to find out if we need any high temp RTV gasket sealant or anything like that to keep this thing together. Alright, now we need water, and what we've got here is the handy dandy fridge. And we're going to measure that on up there. Nice filtered water for your egg. A little overzealous there. Hopefully that's, you know, what we're going to do. Oh look, see, and it all drains out. Can you see that? I can see that. It all drains through those holes. Creates water in there. So So we got our handy dandy shot glass. We're gonna, oh, it's too early. We've got 4 eggs. Put those here. Put those here. Put that. Okay. You got to stand them up straight? I don't know. Okay. And then we're going to seal you in the Iron Maiden. Okay, so you got the little cutouts there. Put that back up. All right, guys. I think we're ready to go. We're going to stick this in the microwave for 9 minutes, and I didn't do a real good job washing that thing, apparently. So we're going to put it in the microwave for 9 minutes, and we're going to do the hoochie coo dance and so on, and we're going to see what this thing's all cracked up to be, and be right back. Okay guys, here we are. We're back. It's done. It's set for 2 minutes, and there's water. There's actually some water on the bottom of my microwave and on the bottom of the thing. But we're gonna go and do the cool thing, and you know, this thing does deal with steam, so we're gonna find out, I guess. Let's see, put that in there. Take the lid off. That's a little hot. A little hot. And here we go with cold water. Cold water. Everybody loves cold water. I'm sending voices kind of bad. Oh, yeah, apparently I've got it on hot. And in case y'all have noticed, my rag has moved because when I was cooling my eggs off, which are still going, I decided to spray the kitchen down with water because I cook so often, and I'm real smart. Just so y'all know, I'm real smart when it comes to this stuff. So don't do what I did. Don't spray everything all over the kitchen. And plug up your sink on top of it. That was cute. Alright, so now bring this thing back over here. It's all wet, and it says to leave the water in here. And I'm starting to wonder if this is somebody's idea of a cruel joke. I worked on pipelines for a long time, and this has an awful lot of leak points. So there's a lot of water in here. And then there's this, but that, oh look, I'm spilling more stuff. And there's that little valve on top. So we might be getting a bath. So if we follow the instructions, I'm gonna wipe this thing down. I don't trust that. I just don't trust it. Alright, so nobody else is gonna do that. Just in case. Hopefully everybody watches this video before they buy this thing, just in case. You know. So it says, with water still in the egg pod, replace the top, lock into place, and hold the unit by its handles and shake vigorously up and down 10 times. Don't do 11, don't do 9, do 10. Okay? So, here we go. And just what I thought, there's water all over my kitchen again. I'll be right back. Okay, now that that catastrophe is somewhat cleaned up, there's just plenty of water everywhere. This might be an activity better suited for outside. Take that thing off. Okay, so I was duped already. It says cook and peel eggs in minutes. I thought it was supposed to peel them for you, and what it does, let's make bigger mess. What it does is let's just do it this way. Is it cracks the eggs, the shells up on you pretty good. And you know, I've been in this thing of making hard-boiled eggs for quite some time, and you know, putting that kind of cracks in there, that's not the way I like to peel my eggs, but we're gonna flick it a few more times and see what happens. Break up the stuff that ain't broke up, because they apparently want it to be broke up. So get you a trash can. I have learned hard way that you don't put the eggshells down the drain and do the disposal thing. Can be expensive if you don't know how to fix that on your own. So we're gonna do this, and you should probably do this under a sink. Yeah, we're gonna move over to the sink. And we'll peel that one up. Now this is not peeling so good this morning. It's probably operator error. I don't know, maybe it's still okay. Normally I get big chunks out of my eggs when I'm peeling them. You know, it seems to be doing alright overall. So much fun. Highly recommend that you have your children do this. Number one, they don't care. So they'll just rip and go, and it'll be alright. Alright guys, I didn't think that you would really want to watch me peel my eggs all the way through, so we just got a little bit of that in there. I've read elsewhere that there's the age of the egg will have a little bit to do with how it peels. So I mean, these didn't do as bad as I normally do. I normally just, you know, butcher them up and got problems. Okay. I was kind of thinking there, just looking over this thing here a minute ago, and I was thinking that, you know, so far the only thing that I don't like about the cooker itself is that there's a lot of leak points on it, and I think that it has to do with this. Well, I think they could either add 2 more ears to it to clamp it down evenly, and also do a thicker seal around this bottom piece where it's I don't know really how to fix this to make it to where you don't take a bath. I don't know, put a handle on it, you know, stuff like that. I don't know, but we'll see. Let's see how these things cooked up. They seem to be okay. So what we're going to do is grab our handy dandy slicer dicer board thing. Aren't we glad life is not that difficult on a daily basis? Alright, here we go. So we're going to take these and we're going to put it there. I need a knife. Knife. Handy dandy knife. And we're going to butter knife. Don't chop your fingers off, it's a bad thing. Okay, this is good, this is bad. Take and I'm going to cut that like that. And okay, so at 9 minutes, apparently on my microwave, it's going to be more of a medium boiled egg. So it says in there to add a minute or two. Either way, you'll have to adjust it. But I like eggs, so I don't really care. I found one of my favorite things to put on hard-boiled eggs, and thank you for bringing that over. I left it out of the way. It's the buttered salt. You can do whatever you want. You can do salt, pepper, what have you. The whites on this came out perfect. The yolk itself may be a little mushy for some people's taste, but you know, I don't find it bad. It's my eggs, when I cook them in a pan, I leave them pretty runny. So let's try it. Oh God! Just kidding. That's pretty tasty. Okay, so here we are eating food on TV. That's actually really good. I might actually like that better than the way I've been having my hard-boiled eggs. Medium boiled might be better for me, but you can adjust the time. Okay, so overall, does it work? Yes, it does work. Are you going to take a bath? More than likely. This thing actually, you know, it cooks. It seems to cook them just fine. Maybe you wrap it in a towel or something when you are shaking it. Maybe you wrap tape around it, seal it up real good. Put some RTV silicone gasket stuff on there before you start. Good to go. Yeah, I'm gonna say this works. I think the design probably needs some more improvements on it. Make sure that if you're doing this, you shake it over the sink probably. Might be a good thing instead of standing in a lake of water. And you know, I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 bars of soap. Now remember folks, I am Nacho Father and you're not. See you next time.